I'm not sure, but these are my symptoms. Do you need to see me? Is there something?
I came to get knowledge about the dengue fever for my kids and for my wife and my family. Yes, this is very valuable for the community. Wish more people showed up to get more information, to give out handouts. So I'll be spreading the word about this, and hopefully everybody else does too.
People don't know what's going on, and I appreciate the fact that so many people came here tonight. But it sounded like a campaign speech by everybody that spoke, which I think is nice, but that's not going to solve the problem. All work together. I was at somebody's house the other day that has 2 stagnant ponds. They're teeming with mosquito larvae.
Mostly just the stagnant water, getting rid of that, making sure that we have no holes in our screens. We're spraying a little bit more. We also put off on our bodies when we go outside. Make sure our kids wearing long sleeve pants. My wife wears pants. I wear pants. Just making sure that we're taking the precautions also to not get bit.
And determine, because the other thing what we don't want happening is you think it's dengue and we find out it's something else. Leptospirosis. How many of you are leptospirosis? I hope you all have, because that's actually much more common. And the way dengue starts oftentimes can be mistaken for leptospirosis and vice versa.
Anybody that has done a tiny bit of research knows everything that they've told us tonight. You got to know more.
Because that's treatable with antibiotics, so it's important. If you're not sure, go call your doctor. The other thing I want to mention that was asked of me today, how do you distinguish this from the flu? Because unfortunately, I cringe. I hear people say, well, dengue symptoms starts with a flu-like illness. It is not flu-like illness, because flu is a respiratory disease. You have coughing, congestion, nasal congestion, that's not dengue. So if you've got respiratory symptoms, something else.
Oh no, I think that this was a great thing put on by our mayor in our county, so I'm very thankful for them for doing this.
If they're not going to quarantine the people, then the dengue is going to spread. Bottom line.
I live up Keho, up Ihilani, and yeah, there's some mosquitoes over there. It's a little bit more wetter place, so yeah, some water gets stagnant, and there's some mosquitoes up there, so yeah.
Is a blood test necessary to determine exactly?
Yes.
And then my second question is, what are you spraying with?
Okay, the blood, so the first question is, so everyone in the back heard, she asked, the diagnosis must occur with a blood test? And I said, yes. You can't diagnose dengue any other way. You need the blood test. Second question was...
Well, in Oahu, apparently one guy in Oahu had it. They went to, I don't know if they exposed his name and outed him, but they went to everybody in his neighborhood. They knocked on their doors. They gave them leaflets. They talked to them about the mosquitoes, how to get rid of it. But getting rid of the mosquitoes isn't going to happen. Not here in South Kona. You're never going to get rid of the mosquitoes. You got to stop the mosquitoes from biting the human carriers. I'm not particularly nervous because my house is screened in. We keep the doors shut. My dogs don't go out. I'm protected, but I also know the community, and a lot of people don't have the luxury of screens and doors and ways to eradicate or eliminate the mosquitoes.
Yes, so the question was, are the healthcare providers informed? We sent out a blast, a medical advisory first.
Anytime something foreign comes into our community, people will start getting sick. We don't want it to spread. You especially don't want the little ones to get sick, so it's very important that we nip it in the butt.